You will never make big time money with Amazon FBA. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's time to tell you the truth. You will never be the successful entrepreneur, the successful online entrepreneur traveling the world that you want to be with Amazon FBA. You are never going to buy that mansion, and you are never going to buy that Lamborghini that you want, okay? It is never going to happen because you do not know how to build a business and you are not following some core principles. And you could do this, but people doing this actually fail. Most people that actually start this business actually fail and actually stop doing it a couple of months after starting. I talk to a lot of beginner sellers and I've seen it myself. Most people actually fail. And the hard truth is that it is probably going to happen to you, except if you follow those key principles. And if you do not know me, by the way, my name is Chris Mangunzai. Nice to meet you. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon every single day. I've been selling on Amazon for a couple of years now, and I'm a high six figures going towards 7 figures seller. Okay, so if you want to see more videos like these, subscribe because I release daily videos. So the first key mistake that a lot of people are doing is that they are building themselves a second 9-to-5 jobs without all the upside, because there are some benefits about having a 9-to-5 jobs, okay? And you do not actually have those benefits with the business that you work, and you actually work more in your business that you would at your 9-to-5. So it really does not make sense. Yes, there's a time to grind, but you should not be grinding every single day for 5 years. People start loving hustling, but this is not the part, okay? Yes, there's a time to hustle, but like people make hustling their whole identity and they refuse to delegate stuff. This is why you get stuck and your business stops growing, because you refuse to outsource some stuff. People even have hustle in their name. In social media, okay? The goal is not to be a hustler. The goal is to build a successful business that can work with minimal input from yourself, okay? Best way to do this, you need to start outsourcing stuff. First, start outsourcing to some not some VAs, but start outsourcing to some softwares, okay, such as tactile arbitrage to find products for you, such as Be Cool to reprice your items instead of repricing manually, because it really does not make sense. The second thing is you are going to need to outsource part of your sourcing process to virtual assistants. It is something that comes later down the line, but one important thing that you need to do when you source product is actually finding deals to source, finding sales, and this is something that takes actually a lot of time, and you should build what I call a target list. I do it this way. Right now, I have my VAs doing it every single day, and you can receive this for less than $1 a day. It is the most important part about sourcing, okay? It's building the target list, because if you want to find profitable products, you need to find sales to look at, promotions to look at, coupons, okay? And for example, today I have 165 sales, 175 promotions to look at where I can potentially find potential products, okay? Let's say I find one lead on every single one of those promotions, 175 leads today, okay? As I said, you can get this for less than $1 a day. You can get the pre-sale. If you are watching this video the day it released, you can get the pre-sale at 99 cents that will allow you to start receiving this for $27 a month, so less than $1 a day, starting Monday, February 6th. February 26th, I'm sorry. If you get this after Monday, the price is going to increase, not directly to $34.99, but it is going to increase to $34.99. So the main reason, as I said, that you are building yourself, that you are never going to be successful, because you refuse to outsource stuff. And as I said, this thing, for example, takes a lot of time. And the reason why, because yes, hustling, you will need to hustle the last couple of months, probably the first year of your business. You're going to need to work long hours, okay, to learn the business. But by the way, link in the description. I forgot to tell you, you can get the spreadsheet with the link in the description. But whatever, there's a video over there that will explain you more how it works. So that pretty much said everything. But as I said, do not make hustling your whole identity, okay? This is not the point. You are trying to build a business. If you want to build a business, it needs to be able to work with the least amount of input coming from yourself, okay? And here's the reason. And it's going to come from a personal story. You guys know, and if you are new, you may not know this, but I had to travel. So I live in Miami, okay? But I had to travel overseas. I'm not originally from the US. I'm not a US citizen. And so, you know, I have a visa to be able to stay in the US. I have an investor visa, right, that I had with this business. Before that, I had a student visa. And when my student visa expired, I had to come back here for a long time, okay, because I had a lot of stuff to take care of, and I knew that it was going to take a lot of time and a lot of money as well. And I used to hustle back when I was in Miami for this business. I was working long hours every single day, and if you've been following me for a little while, you know about it. But things are going to happen in your life that will make it hard to keep hustling 24/7. You will, like, things are going to happen and you cannot do it like three years in a row. Okay, maybe you can, but like sometimes you will need to have some downtime, and for reasons that you cannot do anything about. And for me, it was this specific situation with my immigration paper, and I had to come back to Europe, work on it. Not only it takes a lot of money, but it takes a lot of effort to actually do this. And because of that, my business, like, I had to make compromises in my business. Okay, I had to find ways, and there's a lot of downsides to the thing that I've been doing, but I had to find leads that sold super fast, and like leads that I could buy a lot of without a lot of work, And so I focused only on a few leads, and I've been able to come back here, not work a lot on the business, and have the business basically in maintenance. And the business has been in maintenance for now 6 months. But if I had everything set up and I had built something that would have made it possible for me to actually remove myself from the equation and have the business still running with really low input from myself, the business would have been growing. And the big mistake that I made was not outsourcing earlier. Just for example, right now, if you actually look at the spreadsheet, like, that is something that I used to do every single day myself, not as extensively as what is right now on the screen. I did not have like 170 deals, and my VA right now is working on it right now, adding deals because I have basically like a coverage, like I want every single deal to come. But I used to do it myself, and I had like maybe 15 to 20 deals every single day. I was working like 1 hour, 2 hours. If it was a day like such as President Day, that was not that long ago, where there's a lot of sale, I was working maybe a little bit more on that, okay? And it took 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours in just a day to get that set up for myself, okay? So I had to stop doing this because I did not have 3 hours a day anymore to actually work on this, find deals, launch the search on tactical arbitrage, go through the deals, and not necessarily go through the deals because this is what I would do after that. But I did not have, and I could have the time right now to do it, by the way, but I did not have the time anymore to do this myself, okay? Because I had a lot of stuff to take care of, okay? If you know about the investor visa in the United States, it's a ton of paperwork. And if you watch my videos from last month when I went to the US Embassy, you would see how much paperwork I had to do. I had like 3-4 folders full, like 2,000 pages of paper that I had to put together to actually be able to get this visa. And so it was a ton of work during those past months, and I had to give my attention to this. I had to give a lot of attention to this, and most of my working hours was dedicated to this, okay? And since my attention was on this, I was not able to put as much attention in the Amazon business as I did before. And this is why right now I'm actually working towards outsourcing a lot of the stuff that has to do with the Amazon business, such as this target list. For example, the next thing is going to be right now what I'm working on. It's really getting my VAs to learn how to source and be able to source and return profitable products daily. The next step will be to actually make them be able to validate, have someone that can actually validate the leads, make purchasing decision, and then buying those deals. So the only thing that I would really have to do is really supervise everything, and like really a couple of hours a day. But I have a team working on it every single day. And so what you see with a lot of people, as I said, and especially in the reselling community, is people that actually fall like that actually stick to the hustle and make hustling their whole identity. Don't make hustling your whole identity. First of all, it is corny. Okay, it is corny. Refusing to outsource stuff because you think that you can do it better than everybody else is corny. You cannot do it better than everybody else, at least on the long run. Yes, on the short run you can, but stuff is going to happen in your life and you are going to need to take some step back sometimes from your business. You need your business to keep running when you actually take those step backs. And You may believe that it is not going to happen to you because you have no such situation, but it is going to eventually happen. You do not know what can happen, and sometimes you can just be sick for 2 weeks, and what are you going to do? If you are sick for 2 weeks, let's say you get COVID, okay? God forbid, okay? COVID is not that bad anyway, but you get what I'm saying. Let's say you get something like you get a really bad flu, 2 weeks, and you just need to stop working because you do not have energy. What are you going to do? Your business is going to go down. There's nothing that you can do. It is going to be way different if you have a team taking care of almost everything and you just need 1 hour a week to actually supervise everything and make sure that everything is on the right track, okay? It's going to change that a lot. Not only this, but you are a business owner. You are not just a reseller, and this business should not actually fund your lifestyle. And this is the big second principle that I want to talk about. Your Amazon business, especially if you are doing arbitrage or if you are doing wholesale, this business should not fund an extravagant lifestyle, okay? I could buy and I was actually talking about that with a subscriber that is on the coaching calls. Shout out to you, Arnie. I was talking quickly with him about that yesterday through text message. We were talking quickly, and I kind of told him quickly a story. I could, like, if I'm being 100% honest, I could drive a super nice car right now, okay? Maybe I could not afford a Lamborghini, okay? I could, maybe I could. I could get one, but like it would actually not make sense, okay? It would really not make sense. But I could afford a nice AMG, let's say a nice Mercedes AMG. I could afford one, okay? I could do it. But the thing is that you need to keep reinvesting profit into your business, especially with this business, okay? If you have a service business, you need to reinvest money into the business. For example, right here on YouTube, it is kind of more like a service business because, I make videos. It's not really a product business, an inventory-based business. Let's call it this way. It's not an inventory-based business, just like Amazon, where you need to have a lot of money invested. And so if you take money out of the business, your business is just going to die. With Amazon, there's really no other way. You need to keep reinvesting money into the business over and over and over again for the business to grow and to improve your process to make your business more efficient, okay? And as I said, it's true for other business. For example, with this YouTube channel, I invested a lot of money to start this YouTube channel, and I keep reinvesting a lot of money on it, okay? All the money that I make with the YouTube business is reinvested in equipment such as this new laptop that I have in front of me, cameras, lens. Soon I'm going to improve the setup whenever I go back to the US. I'm not going to spoil you yet, but like the equipment that I have for this YouTube channel is super expensive, and I keep adding stuff to make it better. I start hiring people to make the business, like, to be able to make things better with this business that is the YouTube channel. And so if I did not do this, my business would be stagnant, okay? My business would not grow. But it's even worse with an inventory-based business such as an Amazon business, because if you do not reinvest money, you are not able to buy inventory. And if you do not buy inventory, your business is going to go down. And so those two things actually go hand in hand, okay? You need to outsource and you need to reinvest, okay? And you need to reinvest your profit into outsourcing more stuff so you can increase your productivity, okay? For example, let's take the testing that my VA is working on right now. You can see she's lively working on right now. I have somebody actually working on building this target list right now. That once again, you can get, link in the description, $99 for the pre-sale, and then $27 a month starting on February 26th, okay? So it is like, I had to reinvest the profit from my Amazon business into hiring people and training them to actually be able to do this for me every single day. And it's going to make my life way easier because right now I have tons of things to look at, tons of sales to look at, and it used to take me a couple of hours a day to do this. Now I can wake up, get this every day, and go to work and find this at every single one of those places. And soon my VAs will do it for me entirely, and then the only thing that will be left to do for me will be to place orders. And soon they will take care of placing orders as well. And so there will not be a lot of stuff left. There's still the repricing and all that stuff, but like, you see what I'm saying? You need to keep reinvesting and reinvest that money. Part of that money, reinvest it into outsourcing to make sure that your business can work without yourself. It's the most important thing, and this is why I said to not build yourself a second 9-to-5 job. And then when your business work without you, do not take that money to fund your lifestyle. Take that money to fund other venture, because this is where you are going to make a lot of money. This business should not, especially if it is your first business, it's even more true. This business should not fund your lifestyle. It should not be the funds for your extravagant lifestyle, for your Lamborghini. And of course, I'm not saying that you should not be buying a Lamborghini, you should not be buying a Mercedes. If this is what you enjoy, if you really want one, of course do it, but do not do it at this point when you just start making money. This is a mistake that I almost made myself, not with a Lamborghini, by the way, with a Mercedes, but it was not a top level Mercedes, neither. But it's a mistake that I almost made myself, not with this business, but with the previous business, and I'm glad I did not make it. And so I'm encouraging you to actually use that money to reinvest into other ventures and grow your capital before you actually spend your money on dumb stuff, okay? Yes, it's cool to have a nice car. It's even cooler to actually make money to actually buy that nice car without it being a big strain financially. So hopefully this video was helpful. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Watch these other videos on the screen if you want to keep learning. Subscribe to the second channel, by the way. I'll release more videos on there soon, and because I'm reinvesting in the channel and I'm reinvesting into... I'm not going to say what now, okay? You'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.